Yo, what's happening, everybody? Good morning. I am walking to town from an undisclosed location in Plumas County. Got the car out of Camp Getaway. Thank you, Justin, for the jump start. And I drove it a good distance. Got close to town. It's kind of... I don't want to give away too many details. I know. So, like tomorrow, for example... By the way, good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's going to be a good walk. Probably about an hour to town. I do want to document some of the progress I made. Man, I slept, was all cramped up. So much stuff in the car, and didn't want to empty it where I was, trying to keep it as together as possible, so in case I need to move again quickly, just throw everything in, hop in and go. It's still running. I do have a gas can in the back, about a gallon of gas. I think I can make it to town if I had to. But I want to scout things out. I just want to be using an abundance of caution here. I got my cleats on. They aren't as sore as yesterday, but still sore. That was a good push on Sunday. Walking to town, then walking all around town, then walking to East Quincy, getting my bike. So far this morning, I've only heard one car drive by. It's not quite 9 a.m. Oh, man, I was slept cramped up. So my knees are all like just warming up, and my hip is cracking. Plus, I got these kind of aggressive shoes on. I love these shoes, by the way. See? Can you see that? Swoosh, Nike. Victory. Haven't eaten yet today. That's not a big deal. Yeah. Ooh, what a day. Sugar pine. By the way, sugar pine cones, there's an industry just right there just collecting sugar pine cones, the good, healthy ones, the big ones. People love those. Just saw in Oroville at the Rayleighs, bags of pine cones. I think they're scented, but they're still just bags of pine cones in red mesh bags for $5. I'm like, I told you. Industry, you know? Capitalism, the ultimate capitalism. How many pine cones are out here? 700 billion? Get 10 pine cones in a bag for $5? That's $350 billion. I could be Elon Musk. I gathered all the pine cones. Do I want to be Elon Musk? Not really. Not really. I do. Okay. Let's talk about this, because everybody hates Elon Musk. He's like the universally hated human. I don't hate him. I think he's all right. He's autistic. He's intelligent. He's interesting. He's just an engineer, or like he's just a weird dude. I don't like that he wants to go to Mars. That doesn't make any sense. But if you're gonna have a backup plan for the human race, go to Mars, dude. You're welcome to it. I don't really get into Elon Musk right now. That's not why I started this video. And that's not what I'm doing. 4 minutes. Yes, these sugar pine cones. Get the healthy ones that look good. Run them through a bath. I actually think this walk will be about like 45 minutes to town from my calculations. Where I stopped and where I am, and I'll just go down to a grocery outlet and get some yogurt or something. I don't know. I got a few bucks. I got $30 left, I think. Might have more. And need to get the glass done in the car. Or maybe I don't. I may have just found the spot where the car is going to live. Literally. in Plumas County, because it's an isolated location. It's well covered by shrubbery and tarps. It is off the grid, off the radar. I am not tied to it. The amount of expense to get it registered and legal is immense, including my own license. It's expired and possibly suspended now, so I would have to go see Christy Blackwell at child support, make another arrangement, make an agreement, make a payment schedule, or just pay it off. I think the balance on my old child support is only like $881, but the interest is like over almost $6,000. So she did tell me that if I paid the principal, there would never be any interest accruing, which is going at $7 a month right now, and that kind of sucks. So the only sad thing is if I paid all that, like $900, Jesse might see like the mother of my children. She might get a few dollars out of that, but not much. Maybe she would, I don't know. Actually, in that case, maybe she'd get all that money, and I bet that would help with rent going into winter, even though they're doing just fine. And the stepdad, Adam took over, and he still works at the mill, I think. Been there for 20 years or something. So they're doing all right. I wish I had that kind of consistency within my operating program. I get bored. When I was at the mill, I was enjoying it so long as I was learning the trade of grading lumber. I did actually really enjoy it. This is the strap dangling wildly in the shadow. Not that it matters, but I like to be tidy. I like my situation tidy. Can you blame me? Okay, so they're doing work out here. Someone's cutting firewood. This lot is that's bringing back old memories. Property boundary, national forest. All right. I think I'm like a mile and a half from town right now. I mean, I might even be closer. I don't really know because I didn't go all the way to the end and then drive back. I found this spur, somewhere out here in Plumas County, and I found a way to back into a grove and with one mirror and like cover it. And if you're watching my stuff, you already know this. There are a lot of spurs up here, so if you're gonna come try and find the car of Plumas County Sheriff's Department, which or Forest Service or BLM, if you're gonna come try and find the car, you got your work cut out for you. I'm not making it easy on you guys. If you're not making it easy on me, you don't make anything easy on me. Jesus. It reminds me of like the old, back when I was going to jail back here in Quincy regularly for a variety of reasons. None of them really nefarious, just kind of, we don't know what to do with you, so we're going to put you in jail. There was one cop. It wasn't Carson Wingate. He's all right too. There's one deputy that, like, I was being interrogated in the questioning room, whatever, by another cop, and they want to know what I was up to and all these things. What have I done? Do I have any stolen property? Da 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 da. This cop, the one that arrested me, just straight up says, "Dude's got a heart of gold. Leave him alone. He's good." Like, I wish I went to college with that guy. Like, he straight up defended me. He said, "Man, that dude has a heart of gold." I love it. So, some people can see these things. Some people, I mean, probably if you're watching this, you know that too. I'm at 9 minutes, and if you're watching my stuff, you know my heart. You know what I'm about. I'm still human. I still have a temper, and I still, I get drunk in public sometimes. I lash out. I broke the paper towel dispenser at the library, and now I'm no longer welcome. Full disclosure. Oops, I'm so sorry. I was so upset because two of the gang of thieves that had taken my bike, they were in the library, and they were welcome to the library. And me and Robert were talking like, the hell are we supposed to do, man? Those are the guys that stole my bike. Sitting right there, and they were on the computers, on one row bank of computers. There's 5 on one side, 5 on the other. And this kid, he was sitting there making a website, which I have no problem with. But there's 2 of them, and I told Robert what was going on, and he reserved a computer too. He stood there next to me, sat down and typed in pretended like he was typing. just to kind of scout it out. And is this gonna be an afternoon brawl in the library? Jesus, I don't want that kind of situation. So I just, the pent up like frustration and the disrespect. This was before I settled the situation and got paid for the bike. Thank you, Jacob. Actually appreciate you quite a bit. Doing good. Oh, look at that. That'd be so fun on a 250 motorcycle straight up. That's cool. I'm not going to film it because then you'd get some clue where I am. It's weird to feel like a refugee. Or was it am I a refugee or a dissident? Dissident. What's the word for someone who's on the run? I'm on the run. Cops got my gun. Come on. What's the Beastie Boys song? Pulled out the jammy, aimed it at the sky, yelled, "Stick it up and let two fly." So that one where they're like, "I'm on the run. Cops got my gun." Yeah, that one. Not Brass Monkey. It's from License to Ill. Pardon me. I'm rambling again. Ramble on. Beautiful day, man. It's warmer today. I don't need gloves today. I should have brought them, I think. But I don't plan on being out and about all day. I'm scouting out whether or not, first of all, I'm scouting out the quality of the road. Can I ride my bike back up this road? How difficult would that be? Do I need to find a mountain bike? Or do I need to get a ride here every day? Or is this a reasonable walking distance? So these are, I'm chatting and rambling and talking and, sharing, etc. But I'm also just kind of paying attention in the peripheral. In this, my secondary awareness, perhaps my tertiary, or even quaternary. First, second, third, fourth. Primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. What's the top priority? Top priority is survival. Second priority, top priority is righteousness, but that involves my survival. Second priority is spreading the word, preaching the gospel. What is the gospel? Well, we'll get into that. Good news. The gospel is good news. What's the good news? Oh, the good news. Let's think about this good news. What is good news? Oh, that snag. Okay, that's a good snag. Don't show too much. A couple of good ones right there. The gospel is good news. Of course, they haven't been falling because they're downhill and everyone's so lazy. They just only get the uphill snags. I mean, that makes sense, but come on. The reason we have firewood permits is to get the snags out of the forest. What is the gospel? What is the good news? Good news. Good news is, in him we live and move and have our being. And that's good news because why? The living God of the universe is intimately involved in your life and has you in his arms and is crafting a story through your life. He is writing a narrative, co-authoring with you a narrative, a beautiful story, a great drama, perhaps an opera, or what are the other what are the cool words for like Italian words for short operas? Like cadenza? I don't know. Looks like Coyote Scat. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. Like the Three Stooges. I'm one of the Stooges. Okay, so 14 minutes in, I don't see a clear end to this walk. And it seems at this pace, I'm going about 16, 17 minutes a mile, approximately. I could go faster, but I did that on Sunday. I was cranking with the ski poles and everything. I got to town from Camp Getaway in an hour 18. That's pushing pretty good, actually. It's definitely over 5 miles, so that's over 4 miles an hour. So probably in the 14 minute and 40 second range per mile with a 30-pound pack on. It's not bad. That would qualify me for a fire crew or any other kind of crew that requires physical exertion, like P crew for the Pacific Crest Trail, Sierra Butte's Trail Stewardship. Which? Let's get to the point of this discussion. I need to find work. I must find paying work. The car is safe. Camp is 90% clean to the point where I can either hide everything out of sight or pick it up and take it with the help of a friend. I'm not moving the car again. That was, oh my God, that was an ordeal. Driving it was an ordeal. I'm debating whether I want to upload that video, because that would be a visible record of the ordeal, which would go viral and make me famous, but it also would put me in legal trouble. Excuse me. I'm a little snotty this morning. Thing about these woods is like walking, nothing changes. It's all manzanita. I love this. So that means I'm getting lower in elevation. Oh, mostly manzanita. Little apple. I love manzanita. Great firewood, by the way, for camping. Manzanita wood, because each tree has dead end living on it. I love manzanita for that reason, because each tree, you go to live and dead right in front of you. I've come upon a manzanita bush once on a hike, deep in the spirit of God, and it just was like on fire. It looked like the burning bush. I was like, how is this? Wow. So it makes you wonder what Moses is going through. Maybe he just, was in a moment, having a moment in the spirit, and he saw this tree, and then the tree started talking to him. I do that all the time. Trees. I talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me. Like Clint Eastwood in Paint Your Wagon. I love these shoes. Oh, they're awesome. I could run straight up a mountain with these cleats, and they're comfortable, and it's going to take some training of my lower extremities, my Achilles and my shins, and I got a little bit of shin splints right now from that 12-mile hike the other day. That's cool, dude. Again, I'm not going to show it because, whatever. Look at that. Whew. That would be a great little dig on a nice motocross bike. No way you're riding up that on a mountain bike. You ride down it on a full suspension, like a Santa Cruz bike. Okay. So, I feel like I'm getting close to town. I can hear, what is that I hear? Actually, I think that's a river. Come on, buck it up. It's a cedar. Good firewood. Cedar burns hot, 900 degrees. So I think we're good. I hear a car coming. So I'm going to keep the video going just in case it's a confrontational scenario. I hope it isn't. I'm just out for a walk. And I'm not far enough away from town where that looks weird. I'm just a guy out training for my backpacking trip. Beautiful day. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be down to shirt sleeves in a moment. Don't hear the car anymore. Maybe it took a turn. Took a turn for the worse. I think that's enough. I got a lot of video on here that has to be uploaded and removed so I can make room on the phone. I do think I'm getting better at this. I enjoy this a lot. Nice dry cedar. I would see if I was just driving by, going to my camp, I would get those cedar logs right there. Campfire wood. I mean, if you're looking for sellable, well, that looks good. They did a good job. This is what you want to do in the woods. Like if you're going to do it on a mass scale. Is it District 12 or whatever? What's the district with all the firewood? 7, 11? I don't know. Alejandro Guzman. What district am I in right now? With all the woods. They're doing it right, so can't argue with that. I can get on one of those crews and help them out. I think I've said enough. Heavens declare the glory of God. The firmament showeth his handiwork. Psalm 19. I'm 19 minutes in, so yeah. The law of the Lord is perfect, making wise the simple. The fear of the Lord is clean. I like that phrase. The fear of the Lord is clean. That's clean. That's clean. You know when you think of something that's like, that's bitching, that's awesome, that's boss. That's clean. Clean's a good one. I've incorporated that into my vernacular. There's the $10 word. Vernacular. Okay, they just thrown trash on top of that pile. I don't like that. Could be a local yahoo. So I must be getting close to town because there's dumped trash over the ledges. The vernacular, my vernacular and my lexicon and my thesaurus and my vocabulary. But vernacular is the $10 word of the day. You should incorporate that term into your vernacular. Vernacular is words you commonly use. Your vernacular is things you commonly say that are idiosyncratic. Another $10 word, idiosyncratic to you. My idiosyncrasies. Oh, I see a large meadow. And I'm not far above it. So that would suggest that I am within striking distance of the town of Quincy. So God bless America. Over and out.